All right, Vanessa, so you guys have to promise not to laugh because I'm never going to have a secondary career in filming or acting, but I thought that this might be the most beneficial way rather than links and photos to really go over these two vehicles in depth. So to kind of start, this is a 2021 Grand Touring. This is equivalent to a premium package. This is also a 2021 Grand Touring. This is equivalent to a Premium Plus package, which I'll get into in a second. Ironically, to give you an example, you're probably thinking, how does this guy know these people and taken in all these vehicles? I've been here for 10 years. So actually, I'm familiar with both of these vehicles. This was Megan's car, Megan Costello, and this was actually, oh my God, it was right on the tip of my tongue. I have to pull up what their last name was because they just turned this in on a carbon, but irregardless, so what I'll do is kind of go over a few things that are standard on all of these vehicles. So one, LED lights are standard. Essentially, they're just going to be those bright headlights. You'll get an occasional flash or two of someone thinking you're the asshole with the high beams on. They are adaptive, so they will move with your steering angle. The big thing is you're going to notice that these front emblems are fake. And you're going to see a camera up on top of the windshield. So that is all of your safety systems. So things like adaptive cruise control, collision avoidance, pedestrian sense, cyclist detection, lane keeping assist, all of that is standard. Even things like blind spot monitoring system are standard, which are indicators that light up in each side mirror to let you know if someone's running alongside of you. The thing I love about our blind spot system is if you happen to be part of the 2% of Pittsburgh that knows how to use their turn signal, then it actually beeps at you to warn you that you will cause an accident making a lane change. Now, as discussed, both of these vehicles are certified. The warranties will vary slightly, simply because this particular vehicle was a 2-year lease, which means there's 2 years of bumper-to-bumper remaining, and this white Premium Plus was a 3-year lease, meaning that there is only 1 year of bumper-to-bumper remaining. But kind of going along to the rear here, you are going to see all of the Grand Tourings have the 19-inch wheels. Everything is going to be Sky Active, and of course all-wheel drive will be standard, and all of these vehicles are going to have your standard power liftgate. This button here is just for the advance key. If the key is in your pocket, bag, purse, or whatnot, you can just use that to lock or unlock the car. In terms of seating, everything is going to be full leather. These both have the same interior, which is a black leather with brown stitching. So you'll kind of see all the espresso stitching go through. You'll see that you have the 2-way memory, 8-way power with power lumbar. My favorite feature right there, you have the 14-speaker Bose stereo system. And because these are the 21 model years, you have the much bigger and much updated and much needed, if you ask me, new infotainment screen. So that is going to be the larger 11.25-inch screen, and then because of it, all of these vehicles have connected services. This is a free subscription with Mazda, but it's an app that you download on your cell phone, and it will allow you to remote start the car. You can lock or unlock the doors, you can check tire pressures, you can do quite a few things from the vehicle. Now, getting in here, you will see there's the button for the power liftgate. You will see mileage-wise on this, it must have been on a little bit of a test drive, so it is 5,066 miles. You'll see that you have your split climate system here, as well as your heated seats. And of course, up here is going to be the main story, but everything is controlled up there, down here. So very BMW style, if you would, and that's kind of the fun of Mazda. It gives a very German-esque vibe. Even volume for the radio is down here, obviously parking brake. Now, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are also standard. In both of these vehicles, you'll see that you have your auto-dimming mirror with the home link and so forth. So everything that you see here is going to be premium. Now, when we look at, let's say, Premium Plus, or in this case, Grand Touring with the premium package, it is simply this identical vehicle with 5 extra features. So what I'm going to do is just pull this one right back into its parking spot in front of me, and we are going to go look at the white one. Technically, I am filming and driving, so do me a favor and please don't tell Erie Insurance. They probably hate me enough already. All right. So now we are going to go look at the white Premium Plus, or in this case, Grand Touring Premium. Now, luckily, everything that I had mentioned stayed the same. This particular vehicle, it did need 2 new front tires to pass certification because of the extra miles. The back ones are at 85%, but the front ones are brand new, which you'll see from the paint dots there. Walking around the vehicle, everything is exactly the same other than that shade of blue went white. But one kind of odd thing you'll see is the mirrors are folded in, where they're not folded in on that blue one that I had just shown. And that is because on the Premium Plus, when you lock the vehicle, it's going to tuck in the side mirrors, because I had mentioned one of those features being power folding side mirrors. I will say it is a very nice feature simply because you always know that your car is locked or unlocked by visually looking at it. If the mirrors are tucked in, it's locked. And you see, I'm gonna grab the key out of the box here. I'm gonna unlock the car and you see that those mirrors fold right out. Now, when I open up the door, you're gonna say, okay, nothing looks different. Everything is exactly the same, except I'm gonna go up here to the climate system. Now you're going to see, here's the heated steering wheel button. There is the air-conditioned seats for the front. If I go up on the dashboard, you're gonna see that cutout up there. That is a head-up display. So as you're driving, well, actually, let me just do this. So you might have saw it lit up, and now it says 0 mile per hour up there. So I'm gonna go ahead and just shut this back off. Well, actually, I'll show you there, blue lights for cooled seats. So kind of recapping, I got 4 features thus far, which are power folding side mirrors, cooled seats, heated steering wheel, and that heads-up display. And if I go to the back seats here, both vehicles have this fold-down center armrest with this little slot in here for the USB ports. But if I might move my camera up, you're gonna see here's 2 extra buttons because now your back seats are heated as well. So I guess if you really like your friends, you know, they can heat themselves back here. Both vehicles are really great choices, and honestly, there's no right or wrong answer to both. If I were to be personal between this vehicle and this vehicle, I would probably say from a value standpoint, though the 5,000 miles on that one is a very great kind of indicator. I also say, hey, this one only has 10,000 miles more, so at 15,000 miles, but it's the same year and has almost $3,500 more equipment, and it's priced $1,600 less. So depending upon where you're at in mileage, honestly, this to me sounds like a better choice, but then I'm kind of what you call like a feature, a word that I probably don't want to use. But anyway, I like features, but that's just me. Some people love the fact that that basically has barely been used, but hopefully this information helps. Last but not least, something that you may see on all of our certified vehicles is something very, very unique to us at Rorick called the Rorick Advantage. So every vehicle of ours has lifetime free oil changes. So yes, you'll never pay for an oil change in the life you own the car. There is lifetime free inspections. There are lifetime free loaner vehicles provided during every service visit, so that way you're not waiting around. And then my favorite is you do have lifetime free car washes. So you could actually stop by every darn day if you wanted and get a car wash. So I hope this information helps. I'm gonna run back into my office across the street and upload this video, and certainly look forward to hearing back. I appreciate the opportunity.